I have to go live too.
We're pleased to be joined here by Mr. Rodney Cox, CEO. I like CEO of GameTime Recruiting and Consulting, founder. You can go on and on. Rodney,
Let's
thank you
go.
so much for taking the time out and joining us here on the Epic Sports Network. We're going to preview
Absolutely.
the second annual
Hmm.
GameTime Recruiting and Consulting Senior Bowl, which is coming up in just a few short weeks. I had a chance to visit with some of your outstanding athletes who will be playing in this game here a
Hmm.
little bit earlier today. Why don't you just take a little time, tell us about the game? It's
Okay.
obviously the second annual one. So we had a great time last year out there. You can watch that on demand if you didn't get a chance to see it last year on the Epic Sports Network. Just walk us through the game and what maybe you got some special coming up for year two, but just take us back to the origination of it and where we're at now going into year two.
Perfect. Well, first off, thank you for having me. I'm excited about the second annual Game Time Senior Bowl this year, January 13th at Legacy Sports. Oh my gosh, 6 p.m. 80 guys are coming just from across the country. Man, last year it was amazing, right? We had guys coming from California, Colorado. Again, just an amazing event, right? Where guys had a chance to just showcase their talent. From the game, it was streamed live thanks to you guys from Epic Sports Network, where we had almost a little over 2,900 views. 58% of the kids went on to play at the next level. So again, it was a huge event. Had fun. College coaches were there present. Um, both squads had, oh my gosh, coaches there as far as coaching them up, and they had fun. And for year two, let me tell you, it's going to be on a whole different level. I'm going to tell you that right now. We're doing a couple things different. We just added an extra day. So instead of having it be a 2-day event, it is a 3-day event. We're doing a community service on the Friday. So that's January 12th at Feed My Starving Children. We're doing a meet and greet social hour that evening on Friday at Dave and Buster's, where basically they're going to feed us. They're going to let us play the games. That event is going to be streamed live as well, and the kids get to just talk and just communicate with other fellas, and again just have fun before the game on Saturday. Um, Man, obviously you already know the gifts are going to be there. The kids get to keep their jerseys. They have the Pit Viper sunglasses. They have the Gatorade swag bag. They have the Game Time swag bag. So listen, I'm excited. We're excited. It's about 2 to 3 weeks away. I'm the D coordinator for the Black Squad. We won last year, so I gotta, just put that out there. But I'm excited. I'm excited, James, for year two.
Year two is going to be exciting. We had a great time out there last season.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be at the same location out in Mesa. It's
Mm-hmm.
currently called Legacy Sports USA, I believe, but a great facility nonetheless. We
Absolutely.
couldn't ask for better weather in January in Mesa, Arizona. So we always know we're pretty good and covered there as far as weather-wise goes. Is there anything else new or different that from year one to year two, or can you tell us about that? And then we'll talk about
Absolutely.
some of the athletes that will be competing as well.
Okay. Okay. I mean, like what I said before, we are going to add just that extra day, extra practice. Again, we have practice on Thursday evening, free to the public. We have practice Friday morning, and then also we have the community service. We have the community service. We have the meet and greet at Dave and Buster's. So again, we're doing a lot more in the community this year than what we did last year, because again, we want to, community is very important. You know what I mean? So giving back is very important. So for the guys who are going to be playing in it, is right around, I think it's like 80 guys. Again, just to give back and just to have fun and know that, man, I'm doing something fun with football, but I'm also giving back and helping out, another person, in a third world country as far as feed my starving children. So we're excited. Year two, again, stream live through Epic Sports Network. My leg is twitching over here because I'm getting excited. So hey, I'm excited.
Hey, I'm excited too, man. I tell you, I've been sitting here all afternoon talking with some of these fine young men that are going to be playing football, and for one last time as a high school senior on
Absolutely,
January 13th
absolutely.
out there competing in the Game Time Senior Bowl. And you
Mhm.
mentioned the Friday evening festivities. That's going to be live streamed by the fellows over at the Varsity Breakdown and
Absolutely.
Southern Arizona Football Partnership. Talk about those
Mhm.
guys and what they're bringing
Oh,
bringing that event to us live on that Friday night. We're going to try to make it out there for that as well.
Okay. You know what? I am the type of person where I want to just bring people together, right? So I know we have you on Saturday. I know we have Varsity Breakdown with So AZ coming together on Friday, and just with Lupe and Daniel and Chris Kidney, just to be able to be there, stream it live, but also be able to just interview kids, while they're there at Dave and Buster's. It's going to be just something that I believe Arizona hasn't seen before, right? Where you're at an event and you get to see, Josiah Bugs, right? Come in and get interviewed, or you have, Malachi Keller, from Tombstone. And again, it's just bringing different people in to kind of just give some swag a little bit to Arizona.
Absolutely great stuff. Any other special athletes you might want to shout out? I know we got a wealth of talent coming to compete, and we can't cover everyone here in the limited time that we have. But any other special? I mean, I know we got people coming from different states, not just Colorado, California. Talk to us about the breadth of this event and how it's blossomed into, really, like you said, a 3-day event. Not only community service, but some great opportunities for interviews and media exposure for these young athletes, and then the opportunity that culminates on Saturday night with the competition and the actual game.
Man, that is a great question. We're just bringing a lot of kids, right? So we have kids coming from California. We have, and again, I'm going just straight off the top of the head right now. So we have Adrian Perez out of St. Anthony. He's a left-handed quarterback coming from California. We have Jeffrin Simeon, running back, that's coming from California. We have a couple guys coming from Colorado, and I know I'm gonna mess up, but it's okay. You have Jaden Finkel, you have Chase Grimm, you have King David. Oh my God, there's so many kids coming from Colorado. We have Brick Davis, who's coming from Virginia. He's a big lineman. We have Josiah Perez coming from Colorado, coming off the edge. Unfortunately, he's on the white squad, but I'm gonna still cheer for him. I like the game that he plays. He's a hard-hitting.
He's got some game, that's for sure.
He has some game. So I'm like, man, we tried to draft you, but we couldn't pick you up because the white squad already took you. I'm just excited, to be honest with you, James. It's just to be able to go from year 1 to year 2, right? So I totally forgot. We have kids coming from Washington, okay? Oh my God, we got Trey Jacobs coming from Skyview, running back. He's on the black squad, hard nose. The man got he got the jiggles. Like every time you give him the ball, he might shake you out your shoes. He's nice, you know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know, man. I'm just getting excited. Like year after year, it's going to get better, but I kind of want to just enjoy the moment with year 2. You know what I mean? Just to be out there, be able to coach these young men, be out there with these coaches that are helping me. So when I tell you there's going to be so much talent, we got, again, even in state, we have kids that play 6A, from, oh my God, I just went blank right now. Damian Jenkins from Centennial. We have Jeremiah Young, who was the Defensive Player of the Year from Chandler. We have Micah Warren, wide receiver from Chandler, but also we have guys that are coming from like Colorado City, Arizona, with Zedekiah White and Denham White, who play 8-man football, but these guys can play. So at the end of the day, there's going to be so much talent from so many divisions, and all it is just competition. Let's compete. You know what I mean? This is your last time putting on a helmet and shoulder pads and going out to battle before you go to college. What else can you ask for?
You can't ask for much more than that. We're excited to bring it to everyone live on Saturday, January 13th. We're slated for a 6 p.m. kickoff. That's going to be right here on the Epic Sports Network, and it'll be free to watch live and on demand from anywhere on any device. We're excited for the second year of the GameTime Senior Bowl. Final question for you, Rodney. Clear up any miscommunication from folks that say, hey, you can have these events, you cannot have these events. This is an actual game competition. People are going to be able to watch live if they can't make it in person. It's really the best of both worlds, and the ultimate goal is one last chance for exposure for these seniors.
So any misconception is this, right? There's a lot of all-star games out there, right? Game Time wants to be the best, right? So we're doing things to help these kids at the end of the day. From the exposure part, we're making it stream live, where a lot of these all-star games aren't streamed live. You know what I mean? To make it where they're doing community service. Again, a lot of games don't do that. A lot of companies don't do that. But just having college coaches there present also, you know what I mean? Again, if there's any misconception or, you know, miscommunication, whatever that may be, you know what, come talk to me. You know, I'm an easy guy to talk to. I can explain what we're doing, how we're doing it, because at the end of the day, you know, there's some words out there, but again, we're here for the kids at the end of the day. So
Yes.
The kids are having fun. They're getting the right exposure. They're having fun. They're getting coached up by guys who, you know, play Division I, like the jersey behind me with ASU. Let's go. You got to throw that in there. But I mean, even guys who played in the league, you know, with Coach Gavin. You know, he's the OC for the White Squad. He went to a D2 program and played for the Minnesota Vikings. But we also have coaches that are just high school coaches, just giving back. You know what I mean? Again, we also have current players. So like Brighton Cox from last year's game, he was our defense, or he was the White Squad D lineman. He's at Ottawa University in Surprise, Arizona. He's coaching on the White Squad. So again, we have so many coaches that's just coming back to give back. Okay, hear that again. We have coaches that are coming back to give back to these young men to say, hey, you know what? We've been there before. Let us help you get to the next level. And that's all it is at the end of the day.
Great stuff from Rodney Cox, the CEO of GameTime Recruiting and Consulting. One more time, this game will be available to watch live right here on the Epic Sports Network on Saturday, January 13th, at 6 p.m. kickoff, and then obviously pregame festivities coming up days before the actual game on Saturday. So things kick off there on Thursday afternoon, I believe, with a community service event, and then a Friday night social hour, if you will, out at Dave & Buster's in Mesa. That'll be live streamed by the fellows over at the VB Network, also the Southern Arizona Varsity Network as well, participating in that. Rodney, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you on January 13th over at Legacy Sports USA.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rodney. Have a good evening.
All right, you as well.